Hello everyone, welcome to a World of Warship Blitz video. Today's video is something new and different. I have managed to luck myself into a crate key, and the medium crate key was at the I got the hood. So here we are, the Tier 7 premium British battleship, one of many Tier 7 British premium battleships, such as the Nelson, and I think the Duke of York's out there, and I think even the Prince of Wales, I can't remember, but definitely also the Nelson, which I have. So I have half of the premium British Tier 7 battleships, half yet to go, but from my use of those ships, I feel that I've got the better half. Well, maybe. Let's see how this rolls. So I have this as my second game. So my first game suffered horribly from a preponderance of fires. So we are making some adjustments. I have enough cash in the bank to do a bit of experimenting. So what we are looking for here is steerage, main battery modification 1 for traverse, steering gear modification 2 in the third slot, and in the second slot we are after the deck protection for the prevention of fires. So here we are in a battle with no destroyers, which is really good, but also really problematic, because what it means is that we are rushing ahead to grab the cap. And here comes our the nemesis of the hood, which is the Bismarck. Let's hope that it's not history going to repeat itself. So what I'm trying to do here is keep some angle, keep those rear guns. I do have to show a bit of broadside in order to do that. And obviously as that Bismarck moves forward and that other ship behind moves the other direction, I'm going to be displaying more. Oh, there's a whole lot of ships back there. This is it's about the time that I start regretting some of these life choices, but my friends are coming up around the other side of the island, and hopefully they can help us deal with this lovely Bismarck. So I've cooked off my first heel. So one of the things about British battleships is that they do tend to take chunky damage, so you get slammed. It seems to dig in pretty hard. American battleships, especially the slow dreadnought ones, tend to bounce things a lot more successfully. So the British battleships are at a bit of a risk, and they seem to take citadels more easily than, for example, German battleships, although that's not surprising. So here we are, we're keeping enough angle on, we are trying to focus down that Bismarck to see whether or not we can get him out of the game. On the other side of the island is the Amagi, so I am keeping him on the other side of the island, because, I don't want to be focused down. So far, I think the Hood's a good ship, but I think it's going to take some spectacular learning how to use it, and the reason for that is that, you get yourself focused, you don't last long. Now, I found initially the Nelson and the Warspite to be what I considered terrible ships, because I always did really badly in them, but now they are consistent performers because I know how to run them. So with the Hood, it may be a little bit unloved or overlooked, but yeah. So here we are. We're up by 7 ships to their 4. I'm going to take one last shot at this North Carolina, but what we're going to do is take the easy pickings, which is this Prince Eugen here, and see whether or not we can knock as an Admiral Hipper. Only time will tell. In fact, here he is. He's come around the point of land. I think he's trying to take on the Richelieu. It is an Admiral Hipper, indeed. He's going to try and take on the Richelieu. He probably wasn't expecting me to be there, and 2 citadels is probably particularly unwelcome given the circumstances. So what I've done is I've chopped the speed and turned in. I don't think I'm going to need all my guns to finish him off, and besides which, if he's any German captain, he will have fired his torpedoes already in a desperate attempt to try and get me off his back. But that's good luck with that. So if you're going to bait torpedoes, you need to travel a little bit in a straight line, set it up so that people think you're going to carry on in that straight line, and then chop your speed and turn in. Absolutely fantastic way of basically flushing out the torpedoes and having them pass harmlessly in front of you. So here we are, we're still 7 ships to 2, so their firepower's been spread around. This is an uncharacteristically high amount of health for me to finish a game with, so yeah, I think we need to take that into account. Here we have the North Carolina. Now I'm going to try, and he's, oh, look at that, nice, another Citadel. I've got to admit that these are good, nice long-range guns on the hood. It's not a brawler, so you know, a lot of battleships, if you push them into brawling, you can sort of get away with it, like the Congo isn't a brawler, but if you have to, then you can pull off a bit of a brawl for a while. I don't trust this ship with that sort of activity. I'm afraid I've seen it collapse too fast. So here we go. I'm trying it in reverse so that we can get some shots in on this guy, see if we can turn 2 kills into 3. So we've got 1 minute and 26 seconds left. He's obviously he's just trolling for points. He's the last ship left in the game, which is absolutely fantastic. He's getting some torpedoes coming in, which will be unfortunate for him. Let's see. Oh, look at those. The dispersion on that is very nice. Lots of hits, but not enough to knock him down. One of our teammate gets it, but 2 kills. Second time out in the hood with the most valuable player. So there you go. So that's the hood. I think I am going to have to learn how to use it a little bit more creatively. Overwhelming victory. Also the crash zone, so captured 3 captures points, 2 kills, and a good deal of damage. So it is capable of thrashing out the damage, but obviously, yeah, take it from me, it's not capable of receiving it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching the hood. Thanks for watching. I'm sure you'll see it again, and we'll catch you next time.